Hey everyone, it's Blue Lizard Jello, and welcome back to Dragon Dogma Dark Arisen for the PC. Last time, we helped Fornival with a bit of a pesky chore of his. We actually had to evict a family. I don't feel too good about it. Hopefully you don't either. But before we continue, and we are actually going to go back to Fornival and hope that he has a quest for us, we are going to take a look at our Chronicle. There should be a couple extra pages that we haven't read. And yep, exactly 2. So we have read up to 11, but here is Chapter 12. You meet the Pawn Barnaby, keeper of a great ruin beneath the city known as the Everfall. It seems he has been awaiting your arrival. While his eyes betray no emotion, the absolute faith he has in the Arisen is almost tangible. He asks you investigate a strange aura in the Everfall, and you see no reason to refuse his request. So of course we went down and we found that light that he was talking about, and then when we came back to the surface, as you emerge from the Everfall, a member of the castle guard arrives, announcing that your valorous deeds have earned you a place in the Worm Hunt. The captain what leads the campaign can be found near the castle gate. He will have more details. So we will talk to Sir Maximilian shortly, but we are going to go to Fornival and hope that he has a quest for us. As I said before, it's rather obnoxious. Maybe not the quest itself, but at least the NPC that we'll be spending some time with. But before we do that, one item we want to make sure we have in our possession is a flask of water. There we go. Now, this isn't 100% necessary for you to get it now, but it will speed things along just a little bit. So, let us head to the Noble District and hope that Fornival is ready for his quest. Now, this quest does depend on his affinity towards you. In other words, if he likes you, he will present this quest to you. And the other requirement is that it does have to be afternoon. If you go up to Fornival's house too early, he'll actually be sitting down with his daughter Symone eating breakfast. So you have to wait a little bit and come in here and hope that he's downstairs. And he is. Perfect. Hey, Fornival.
Arisen. Sir, I am in dire straits. 'Tis a matter concerning my daughter.
Yeah? Do you need us to take her out?
I thank you, sir. I'd not know what to do without your help. I leave shortly for a meeting of merchants, fit to take a full day. I cannot but attend. Of all the luck, it falls upon the day I promised my Symone I'd take her through the city.
I keep hearing hide her body in the slums. Am I getting that right?
I would ask that you escort her in my stead, sir.
I'm not getting it right. Okay, understood.
You can see her there. I'll not lie to you. She is a spitfire, like to rival the worm.
A spitfire? Do you just not want to say terrible things in front of your daughter about your daughter? Because do you want to go upstairs and we'll talk about her behind her back?
But I will reward you handsomely.
Actually, the reward doesn't necessarily come from him. We get something, but the real reward will actually come from Symone when we're
I
done.
must leave presently. Pray, ask her directly if you have any further questions. My thanks, sir.
You're welcome. All right, Symone. Let's do this.
Symone. 'Tis my name, Symone. I've never seen an Arisen before. You've a plainer look than I'd expected.
I look plain? You have the very definition of a bowl cut.
I will admit, it does not sadden me to know I'll not be walking the city with my father. He is a fool, and terribly common. You,
Wow.
at least, are a rarer sort.
Your dad's not a good person, but you might be the spawn of Satan.
Very well, I've decided it. You shall be my page for the day. You will do as you're bidden. Am I understood?
Yes, ma'am.
A fine response. We'll get on well, you and I. We shall begin at the Fountain Square. Come.
Yeah, get to marching, Symone. Oh, jeez. So this quest
Come
is
along.
very, very simple. In other words, all you need to do is just follow Symone and do as she says. Now, the one trick to it is don't get too far away from her. You need to stay relatively close, so I find that just not sprinting is enough. But you also want to watch, she will fall right here, and you don't want to bump into her. At any point, if you hit her, and you hit her too hard, I think it might have
Not
to be
bad.
just more than once, you will not get the reward that we are after. At the end of this quest, talking to Symone will give us one of 3 rewards. We can get either an empty flask,
I do
which is
suppose the dragon
useless to
attacks
us,
mankind?
a golden egg, which isn't terrible,
Have we a particular delicacy?
or
And brave,
a
what
gold
was he
idol.
eating until now?
Alright, Symone, stop jibber-jabbering, let's go. Symone? Symone?
What is it? I shall thank you not to approach me so brazenly. 'Tis a wide gulf of class stands between us. You would do well to remember that.
That was peculiar, and I hope that doesn't actually impact our reward. So as I was saying, 3 rewards. Empty flask, golden egg, gold idol. We want the gold idol. This is the only way to get it in the game, other than
The
having
Duke and
someone
his men
actually
are all
gift
doing
it
their
to
best,
your
I've
pawn
no
that gets
doubt.
rented out.
But oft a man's best is far from enough.
But in order to get it, we need to keep her happy. We can't run into her, we can't take too long with any of her requests, and we can't get too far away. Ugh. So there's going to be 3 major tasks other than just following her. The first one is going to be coming up here shortly.
Be arisen for a servant. Yes, I think I like
I'm not
this.
your servant.
Tell me, Paige, do you find it diverting to travel about slaying monsters each day? I should
You
think
know, I wonder
anyone
if I
that
could
dreams
get
of
away with
felling
calling you a
dragon
monster
well do
and
you
then
indeed.
divert my attention to
'Tis mad
slaying
really for a
you.
human to slay the worm. Still, Bransoren will
She
be
is
safe
just
enough,
such a
will not?
miserable brat.
I hope so, with all the guards about.
It's funny because most of the NPCs are somewhat unremarkable in this game, and the ones that you remember are the ones that they just wrote so horrifically. You just love to hate them. 2 of them come to mind. Here's the first one. We'll meet the other one a little bit later on. So the first task is coming up here any second now.
Just walking about is dreadful dull, don't you think? You are a fair hand at hunting, are you not? Let's have a game of hide and seek. I shall be the one to hide, naturally. Come and find me, if you're able.
There are 2 hiding spots for Symone, and you can tell where she's going based on the actual cutscene that we're about to see here.
I should think it a simple task for the Arisen. I suppose we'll know anon.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Just watch where she runs. Okay, because she is running straight and she didn't turn left at all, we want to go behind the alehouse. Had she turned left, she would have been in the inn in the back hiding. But because she ran straight, she is back here,
must be an alehouse.
hiding in the corner.
Patrons off-post work notices in the ale.
My, sir, I am impressed. I had feared you would give it up for a child's game, but it seems you're not encumbered by pride.
Okay, and let's continue.
Enough. I tire of this place.
You a little tired, I get it.
Next are the markets. Come along.
Alright, so now she wants to go to the market. She's going to take her sweet time just looking at all the stands, looking at the vegetables, looking at some of the apples for sale, and there's nothing you can do to speed this up. The only thing you need to pay attention to is staying close enough. Hey. And I'm not really sure who programmed the walking animation of children in this game.
All bearing different
But you know, they
tales.
really don't deserve any sort of commendation for it. It's dreadful. And it isn't just Symone. If you find Pip walking around here, he will do the same sort of exaggerated arm swinging slow march. I have no idea what to call it. Symone, get out of the apple basket. Thank you. Now, if at any point she stops because you're too far away and she says something about how you shouldn't be that far away or that you're not paying attention, then you know you're not going to get the gold idol. It's a shame. It's something simple that you can easily mess up on, but stay close enough. Especially when she does this little jaunt. Suddenly kind of sprints ahead. So we're going to be heading towards the agricultural district next, and she is going to make her second request. Hey. Nah, fooling me. What are you looking at? A tablecloth? Please. That's like a filthy rag, and you're rich. So once we get about to that portcullis right there, she's going to tell us that she's very thirsty and she wants a drink of water. If you don't have one in your inventory, don't worry about it. You can run over to Camilla and you can actually buy one. You will have enough time. I find it easier just to have one on me
The Pawn Guild
already.
stands ahead. Tis a gathering place for my kind.
Here we go.
Oh, I can go no further. I am half dead of thirst. Pray, go and fetch me some water.
It's such a shame you're only half dead.
In a proper flagon, naturally. Am I understood?
Alright, we can just talk to her right again.
Ah, thank
I've
you.
learned what
Tis
to
a
do in
shame
this
to waste
quest.
you as food for the dragon, sir. You make a fine page.
Thank you.
I should think you fleet of foot to keep pace with the creatures you fight.
And here is her third and final
Let's say you
request.
do a contest. I'll race you to... There. See that gate?
That gate right there.
And pray, run in earnest, sir. I will not be patronized.
And for this final task, she does want you to race her, but being the spoiled little princess that she is, even though she wants you to make it look like you're trying, she doesn't want you to win. So again, don't sprint, just stay behind her and occasionally veer to the left or right so you kind of break some of your speed up. And just let her win, and that'll be it. And hopefully that one strange interruption that we had at the beginning does not cause us to get the second best gift. I don't know what happened there. That was a bit odd. Look at her cheating. She's running through the field. Sorry, laborers. Sorry. Escorting Her Royal Highness. She's not royalty. She's just rich and entitled.
Seems this way leads us.
I won! I bested the Arisen!
Oh my god, good job!
It was simpler than I thought. For a hero, you're nearly as slow as father. I grow tired. I've had enough walking about for one day.
Fortunately, this is going to mark the end of the quest, and we
Father should be
don't
coming
actually
home
have to
by now.
walk her back. The
Let us
quest
return as
will
well.
teleport us back to Fornival's house.
You will escort me home, naturally.
Yes, naturally.
My thanks, sir, and well done. I knew you were the one to ask. My daughter sang your praises. It seems the Arisen commands the hearts of more than just pawns. I shall come to you directly the next time I've a need.
Oh, goody.
Any rarities to sell?
So there we go.
I'll
Some
pay
experience,
you
some
handsome
gold, but the real
I've learned what
gift,
to do in this quest.
hopefully,
I fear you made a
comes from Miss
knowledge.
Symone.
I thank you for today. It was quite the diversion.
When you get this line, you know you did it right.
Are you very close with my father? I should hope to see you again soon, sir. I shall allow you to accompany me anytime you wish.
Oh, no way.
For now,
Oh,
take
thank you
this.
so much.
Tis a token of my esteem. Pleased?
I'm very pleased. Thank you very much, Miss Symone. And we will be seeing you later. Devious laugh. Alright, perfect. So, we have the gold idol, which is what we came here for. We don't have anything we can do with it yet, other than we can now get 30% off shop prices anywhere we shop other than Mountebank and Fornival, which is great. But we do have to turn it in later on, so we're going to actually make our first forgery. We will be going to the Black Cat, talking to Mountebank, and having him make us a copy that we can keep in our inventory and continue to get the 30% off discount, even though we will eventually turn in the original gold idol to Caxton the Blacksmith. But since we're up here, we are going to actually pick up the very next quest, which is one of the Worm Hunt.
Ah, Arisen. My men have told me much of you. I have expected your visit. I am Sir Maximilian Eisenstern, captain of the hunt, so named by His Grace Duke Edmund Dragonsbane. I beg your forbearance whilst I detail what is expected of you in the hunt. The worm hunt license you carry permits the bearer to undertake the most vital of tasks, those missions given by Duke Edmund himself. Of late, all our will is focused on learning of and defending against the wicked dragon. A weighty task, to be sure, but one which the fate of the realm and its people rests upon. I am under orders to lend Arisen all reasonable aid as they might require. I would pray you return this assistance in kind. Many hopes are pinned upon you, sir. It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours.
At this point, we have 4 different quests ahead of us. Decipher a text, route a monster infestation, investigate a cult, and aid a research team. In order to continue the storyline, you need to complete at least 2 of these 4, but you can do all 4, which we will be doing, and I'm going to be doing them in a rather specific order, starting with deciphering a text. This is going to give us access, or going to lead us to a brand new area. We're going to meet a new NPC, and there is a secret item that I want to pick up. In fact, it's going to replace our current weapon.
Certainly. Then here are the details. I have important work for you, though some is of a less urgent nature. The task at hand is just such a case. Will you take it on?
I surely will.
As I was setting about to find work for you, I came upon this slate. I know not its origin, nor its age, but the writing it bears is old. So old, our men could only read a few words. Dragon, scar, arisen, heart.
Kinda sounds like me.
What little we know all points to you, sir.
Okay. I just said that, but please, you were saying?
Best you should have it. If there's aught of import written there, we need to know. Your task is to find out.
So we got an ancient slate, and our goal now is to inquire around town to find out what this slate might be good for.
We'd best find someone who knows of that slate.
Silverius, you wise old sage. Alright, now let's go into our quest. Make that our active quest, by the way. Don't lose your mind that we have this many quests active. We'll be completing them pretty soon here. And we want the Cypher. So let's see who we can talk to. In fact, let's look at our map and see who we can talk to. It might make it a little easier. So over in the field, we have someone. So over in the agricultural area. So we can head right down this way. Now, I don't know that we're going to be completing this quest in this episode or not. If I do, it'll probably run pretty long. We will see what happens when we step outside of Gransys to make our way over to the individual we're going to be meeting. And I don't mean this individual. This is just someone who's going to tell us where we might find someone who can actually translate this slate for us.
What do I know of the old writings? Listen,
I don't know, Josias.
Script, and I never even learned me letters. Alas, I'm a man of the sword, not the quill. Ask a scrivener, or a counterfeiter else.
A scrivener or a counterfeiter, you say? I believe we know exactly who that is. Oh, Mountebank. This is actually perfect because we were going to head to him anyway, so we could begin the forgery on the Gold Idol. Forgeries take 2 days in-game, so while you can simply drop off your forgery and then wait 2 times at the inn, I like to drop it off as soon as I know that I need a forgery and then go off and quest. That way you don't necessarily have to waste the gold in actually sleeping at the inn. Pardon me. Sorry, excuse me. Coming through. Oh, jeez. That was actually pretty rough.
Quieter can read it. He forges such texts after all.
Alright, Mr. Mountebank, the Black Cat himself. Pray, would you tell us more about this slate?
Ancient writings? Aye, that's simple enough. If you've the coin, that is.
How much coin are we talking?
Oh, you just want alt red?
Oh, no, I don't want to buy a slate. I have a slate. It's just a rock.
As I said, simple enough. That's dragon there, then scar, arisen, and heart there.
A huge help as always.
The rest is no script, friend. Just flourish. This slate's no text. It's a cipher. Like as not, it holds some secret meaning to folk those words relate to. I'm not one of them. I fear that's all I can say, friend. I'm sure you'll find all you need.
Okay, well, I guess it's a start. So about your forgeries.
Oh, there. Quite the pretty little item you have there, friend.
I thought so.
Why not leave it with me a while? I'll craft you a forgery fit to fool the maker's own eye.
Once you inquire about forgeries, you can go in and you can ask him to forge almost any item. Now, I did misspeak previously when I talked about him. You cannot have him forge items such as weapons or armor. You cannot have him forge, I believe, any items that you get on Bitter Black Isle, but all of your materials, your food, your consumables, all of that good stuff, those can be forged. And that can be really, really helpful in a lot of cases. For example, as we just talked about, it's up here, the Gold Idol. So absolutely, we want to have him forge that.
Precious things gone lost or missing have a way of turning up there.
Oh, the pain. But you know what? 187,500 gold to get a forgery is worth it.
I'll have the goods ready by this time tomorrow. I'm sure you'll find all you need anytime.
Oh, he's saying tomorrow. I thought it was 2 days. My apologies. Silverius, what's up, buddy?
A courier. Have you seen one? Someone must know something about this matter. Let's ask around.
No, I haven't seen a courier. Should I have? So Mountebank wasn't exceptionally useful. Instead, he just told us that it's a cipher. It's not an actual text. It just has those 4 words on it. So what we need to do is find out a little bit more about this quest. So with this last optional step, by the way, this is an optional step. If you know where to go, you can skip this altogether. There is a... Flavian, Easy, man. I'm trying to talk. There is a courier who will run around Grand Soren at different times of the day, and he will tell you exactly where you need to head, or at least where he believes you need to head. But at this point, he is not here. So I think we're not going to waste any more time. Instead, we're going to head out since I know where we need to go. And that is to Hill Figure Knoll. A place we haven't been to yet. So let's head right outside of Grand Soren.
So, we seek a hill. But which one? Let's make sure of our destination before we set out.
So you can take a look at the map, and what it's going to show is that there are still red circles inside of Grand Soren, one here and one at the other door. That is because we need to find out, well, the game wants us to find out exactly where we're headed. So if you want to stick around and wait for the courier to show up, absolutely you can, but we are going to be heading in this direction, towards Hill Figure Knoll. So we are going to be traveling at night since the sun is setting. So you guys do get to see some of our nocturnal adventures here, which should be pretty fun. But hopefully we're going to be avoiding most enemies along the way. Try to make this as quick as possible.
Turn out your pockets and be quick about it.
But then there's Kent here. Alright, let's do this.
Counter after they strike.
Oh, Kent, you didn't like that? Isn't that weird?
This ends it. Did it.
We did do it. Well done. We killed a single enemy.
Get him.
Oh.
He's a troubling foe!
This ends it.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Alright, another group of bandits done. So let's keep pushing forward. There are quite a few.
Holds like this one are crucial.
Oh, that was terrible.
Capital for monsters.
Leave it to me. They're armed, Master.
We have triumphed.
Alright, it's almost lantern time. Looks like you guys have already taken yours out a bit prematurely, if I may say so. So this road right here will go up to the other entrance, or the other exit I should say, to Grand Soren, but we are going to be following the path this way. We're going to be heading over that way. It's going to be a little bit of a hike, so we'll see how far we make it. I think we should be okay. The only thing is I should have probably brought a little bit of oil, now that I think about it. So the nice thing is about traveling at night is that you will encounter different enemies, which will be good for gathering materials as well as completing some of your notice board quests. So you will start to see things like skeletons and undead warriors. Holy goblin army, my goodness.
Careful, a goblin.
Yeah, I see him. I'm going to try to get them to throw their torches before I get too close. I don't want to be caught on fire. Severius, that was a cute little thing you did.
I'll take it.
Oh, wow. Flint. Well done, buddy. You guys are making really short work of these goblins, I must say.
There, with the helm. I'll fill it with arrows. We'll rout them in a single charge.
Well done. That was beautiful. I mean, that was excellent. And looks like, oh, where are they?
A breach will serve as a fine landmark.
Should equip Silverius with his hammer, but at this at this point, it's only a few skeletons, and they're not too terribly difficult.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Oh, get the craft bone, guys.
Hand over anything of worth you've got.
Okay, I have these daggers. Do you want these daggers? Here. Really, skeleton? Couldn't have waited, huh?
Let's be doubly sure which will see us to our destination.
Oh, geez. Okay, now we have a bit of a mess on our hands. Oh my. Please let me roll. Oh. I don't like this teamwork that this bandit and the skeletons have, that's for sure.
Splinter their bones.
Human bones that move on their own.
Bombs and maces are a skeleton's bane.
Did we get the big bandit?
We have triumphed.
Yes, we did.
Did it.
And I leveled up. Fantastic. Let's keep pushing forward, shall we? Poison flask. Okay. Oh, jeez. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We're gonna pass on those guys. We are gonna pass. Let's hug this coastline. We don't want anything to do with any sort of spiritual beings right now. Not very well equipped to deal with them at all. Not in the slightest. Interesting that you run through a graveyard, and yet here is where there's no skeletons or undead. Sure. Okay. Keep pushing forward. Oh. We might end up dealing with some of these phantasms. We'll see. Keep following the road. Road is relatively safe. We've learned that from our pawns a number of times. Hey, that was my ancient scroll. Back off.
Forsaken soul floats in the
Okay,
air.
here we go. So we do need to deal with them. And you have to be careful because they will actually...
It draws the light from its host.
They will actually possess you or your pawns. And fortunately, without magic, we're going to do very, very little. Which is a shame because we don't have any sort of buffs. Yeah, so we really need Nineveh to do all the work here. In fact, you know what, guys? Come on. This really isn't worth our time. Not worth our time at all. Let's just get up here. This is not our destination just yet, but we're not too far off. Not too far off.
Do not let them close.
Let's just kind of get this checkpoint here. Windbluff Tower. Perfect. We'll have a number of things to do here later, but nothing just yet. Nothing just yet.
The Duke's northern stronghold.
Now, once you pass Windbluff Tower into the North Face Forest, this is where things can get pretty hairy. You have things such as snow harpies, which we fought before, and they weren't too terribly difficult, but you also have, oh, dire wolves. Like this.
It's more clever than a common wolf.
Oh, yep. Be very careful.
We'll be red soon enough.
Be very careful here.
It's effective to knock them back.
Okay, we're doing alright, though.
Watch for their lunges. Monsters all round us.
Uh-oh.
Strong.
Oh,
They hold the advantage.
Flint, please. Flint, please. Savarius.
More clever than a common
Thank you for the heal. Thank you, Nineveh.
wolf. That's no mere wolf. He's more bloodthirsty than a wolf.
Oh, that was stupid. Why am I looting? Oh, ow.
Watch for their lunges.
Someone, please. Anyone? Anyone want to get me out of this? It's a little slow in that drop, buddy.
I've heard of beasts. More clever than a common wolf. He's more bloodthirsty than a wolf. Watch for their lunges. It's effective to knock them back. More clever than a common wolf.
Oh,
I'm coming to help. He's more
Please do.
bloodthirsty than a wolf.
Anytime.
really need to get some tossing triggers going. Oh, that one just
Effective to
disappeared.
knock them back. Watch for their lunges. More clever than a common wolf.
Very nice. Thank you, Savarius. Oh, wow, this is quite the pack, huh?
He's more bloodthirsty than a wolf. Troubling foe. Help me!
I'll help you in a second, but I just knocked this one down. I'd kind of like to finish the job. Hold on.
Leave it to me.
Effective to knock them back.
So restore your health. Hold on. No!
How we
they
doing?
hold the advantage!
How we looking, guys? Ooh, Nineveh, you should, yeah, definitely heal yourself.
He's more clever than a common wolf. He's more bloodthirsty than a wolf.
Did we do it?
It flees! Run it down!
We haven't done it yet. There's still another. Did he get away? Got some direwolf pelts. That's good. And some large oh, shit, many. large fangs are actually going to be extremely useful given what we... Oh, I just completed a notice board quest too.
More clever than a common wolf.
And there's still another. Holy moly. Is that it yet? Here's at least one more.
Now!
Watch for their lunges.
That's still only a wolf.
Hey! Watch it. I hear another. Where are you?
It's more clever than a common wolf. It's more bloodthirsty than a wolf.
Did they just keep coming? I've never seen so many.
I've learned a new way to fight there. Did it!
We did it for now. I can still see another one off in the distance. Maybe we can stay away? No, we can't. They've already come in. Oh my goodness. Hey. How about you get knocked down? Would that be alright?
Fire works well! Now!
No! They hold the advantage!
Oh, that worked.
You can see for leagues.
Oh my word. Okay. Well, and there's another one. Well, let's get the drop on this one. Hold on, guys.
It's more bloodthirsty than a wolf.
Nope. See, and you got his attention.
Now! It hates fire.
Where'd he go? Good job with the fire.
It's more clever than a common wolf.
Oh my goodness.
Undead warrior there, master.
Where's the undead warrior?
There, master!
Where?
Dire wolves!
Oh, dire wolves and undead warriors?
There,
Oh,
master.
here he comes.
Undead warriors. I'll begin with the strongest.
Oh, wow. Okay, they came in really hot and heavy.
It's more clever than a common wolf. It's more bloodthirsty than a wolf.
I was clumsy. I've learned these.
Fire works well. It hates fire.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
It's effective to knock it back. It's weak to fire. Die! Watch for their lunges.
Fire works well!
Now!
Oh my goodness.
It hates fire.
I had no idea we were going to have this much difficulty getting here. Oh, we're going to have to probably cut some of these battles out just because of the sheer amount of time that it's taking. Come on, direwolf, let's go.
An undead warrior. There, master.
Guys, I really need you to start picking up some of these materials, by the way. In fact, let's dump a couple things here. Go, that ought to do. Alright, let's start making our way. Oh, hey.
Fire works well!
We have triumphed.
Strength in numbers arisen.
So now we want to start making our way up the hill to locate.
There, master.
He'll figure.
Direwolves.
Whoa, Nelly.
It is effective to knock
Where is he?
them back. Don't allow them to surround you.
Aye, aye, aye. Well, we've been out here almost all night now.
We have triumphed.
So you can see up here, you can't really see exactly what it is, but right up by that light is where we are headed. That is where we are going to learn more about the slate. But you can kind of see Hillfigure Knoll. If you take a step back, and we're going to get a better look at it, this is actually the image of an individual. So there's actually a person holding a spear here, and we'll come back out here after we go and we talk to the NPC. No, guys, let's skip it for now. Come on. We have more important things to do.
Him who knows that I know what he seeks to know, knows it well. While
Indeed.
he who knows not what I know, or know not.
Is that deep? That might be deep. It seems that maybe this man is more than meets the eye. Very well could be a transformer.
You see me, yes?
Uh-huh.
Then congratulations are due.
Thanks.
You have
I tried.
found the man you seek.
It was really easy. I didn't have to fight hardly at all.
am, or was, perhaps like you, a child of man, bound to the dragon.
So here
Well
is
met,
another
young
Arisen.
I am he who was forged by the dragon.
You can see the scar on his chest where the heart was ripped out. Now, let's get a bird's eye view. Awesome.
We finally
And that
arrived.
figure will hold 2 very important secrets for us. But let's go ahead and complete the quest, and then we're going to loot like crazy, because there is potentially some great stuff in this cave.
Well met, Arisen of the present day. New forged link in the grand chain. You have come seeking meaning for that slate, and the words it bears.
Yeah? What does it mean?
There is none.
Oh.
None, save that it brought you here to me.
Guess that's good.
My form can be discerned only by the true Arisen. I am the Dragonforged. Go now. Tell him that gave you the cipher of what you have heard here.
The sad reality is you would think there is so much to learn from the Dragonforged, and frankly, there kind of
The
isn't.
slate you bear holds no meaning beyond having brought you here, Arisen. But take heart. Our meeting shall avail you better than any text could. My form can be discerned only.
Well, glad we made it. So let's get to looting. Even more important than talking to him. What do we have here? Leather circlet. Our second port crystal, which is excellent. Hey, let me gather. Ancient scroll. Come on, give me something good. Better than that, please. Oh, someone grabbed a Freystone, which really means nothing to us. Salubrious brew. Oh, we're kind of getting hosed here, guys. Okay. Some isometricine. A little bit of money, but there's still more loot up here. Okay, we got that. Secret softener for petrification. Another fairy stone. A bronze idol, in case you missed the one at Celine's house. Oh, please, give me something. Oh, you're kidding. We're getting hosed. You can actually get some... You can get some pawn tactics in these gather spots. And we are just getting unlucky. Ugh. Very unlucky. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a shame. That is a shame. But you know what's not a shame? The fact that we have a really cool item to go pick up, and then we're going to wrap up the episode.
There's something drawn on the hill.
And yes, we were able to make it to daytime, which is perfect. That way we'll have a little bit less resistance up here. You can see the undead are now gone. So 2 important areas on the actual figure itself. One is his heart. I see snow harpies. Well, we might have to deal with some snow harpies first. Alright. Let's see if we can... they don't seem to actually notice us yet. So we need to find the heart. So it's kind of hard when you're actually standing on the figure itself. So let's see. What am I looking at here? This should be his heart right here. Yep. A wake stone shard. Great. And then even more importantly, we want to go to the very tip of his spear, and there should be a gather spot. So here's the spear. And yeah, these harpies, we're going to have to take them out first.
Master Harpies!
Slow them down.
Oh, nice grab, Silverius. Wonderful. Oh, hey. Good grab. Excellent. Glacial pinions. Any others? Oh, it just fell. Get it. We don't want to lose these. And did he drop something?
Would that we could track the right. Let the harpies see.
Okay, now can I go loot, please? So right at the tip of the spear, there's a gather spot.
There, master. Snow harpies.
And we get the Signs of Valor. Before we even fight these other harpies, let's take a look at this. So right now, my throat cutters at level 3, look at the damage, 342. Without any upgrade whatsoever, we get 360. Yeah, it's that good. It is that good. So excited to get the Signs of Valor. Alright, now where are these harpies? Alright, let's kill them. Because I'm not sure if we've actually completed the notice board quest that we have. Oh, I got another level up, too.
On solid ground, the advantage is ours. Did it.
Well done. Okay, well we are done out here, which is great. You know what? Do I want to put a port crystal out here? No, it's not that bad. Alright, let us head back to Grand Sorn. We're going to go ahead and take a look at, see if we can actually upgrade these items. I'm not sure if we can or not, but then we're going to wrap up the episode, I promise.
What meaning do you suppose those stones?
Alright, give me just a moment to do some inventory management, and I will be right back. Now, the real question is, did we get enough large fangs to upgrade our Signs of Valor to +3? Oh, please. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not. I thought it was large fangs. I am so sorry. It's Age Insignia, of which we have enough. Because we actually did that because we actually did the Everfall quest, we got plenty of them. Which means we're going all the way. Look at that damage. We're going from 113 strength to 201 strength, just like that, and it actually weighs less. Oh, that's too cool. Oh, that is too cool. And just to be sure, we can't do anything here. Oh, that's what we need the large fangs for. The Soul Taker. How many do we have? We only have 2? Really? That is a shame. We might actually go and just fight some dire wolves for fun, just to try to get that to +3. Wow. Anyway, guys, this has been already a really long episode, but we've got the Signs of Valor, and we are doing some crazy damage. In fact, what is the actual damage itself? 454. Very nice. Excellent. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying, and I hope you are okay that this will ran a little bit longer, but we got a ton done. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.